What's going on, my dudes and dudettes? It's Sean here with SNES Serpentarium. I'm chilling here today with my Pied, and today we're going to talk about my 2019-2020 pairings. So let's just get straight into it. This boy, the Pied, he's the main star of the show this year. He's going to be going to two fires that are 66% het Pied. I'm hoping they'll both prove out. They're both packing on the weight at the minute, so I'm hoping they'll have 7 eggs each. They're 4 years old, and it is actually their first year of breeding this year, which is awesome. When you grow the snakes on a little bit longer, it's a bit better for the snake, and it is more likely that they'll have eggs next year for me as well. Okay. And they'll pack on the size better as well after they've had the eggs, and it's just less to go wrong. So he's going to them too. He'll also be going to a female double het albino Pied. So all of the babies will either be het Pied 50% het albino or Pied 50% het albino. So that'll be sweet. I'm going to be keeping back most of the females from both those pairings that are Pied, just so I've got a few more Pieds in my collection. Anything I don't want, then I'll rehome to sensible owners. Hopefully both the 66% het Pied girls will prove out as well, but we'll see on that one. I just want to say as well, before we get into it, with the Pied gene, okay, the amount of white, I don't know how well you can see that on the camera there, but the amount of white on the Pied isn't actually genetic. So a low white Pied can actually produce high white Pied offspring. But what is genetic is the colour. And this boy, he's got a lot of high yellow, high orange tints to him. He's not actually a pastel Pied or anything like that. He's just a regular Pied. So when you breed a snake like this into pastels, fires, and so on, you get your hats, and then when you outbreed it, there's a much higher chance of better looking offspring like this boy here, and you could produce some nice high Pieds. You might not, it's completely random as I just said, but they're all going to have this nice high orange, high yellow sort of colour to them, which is quality. And when you add the fire, the pastels, the pinstripes and all that sort of stuff into that, then it just looks absolutely out of this world. My other pairing then that I'm going to be doing is going to involve the clown. Now, I don't have any het clowns, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make my own het clown, so I know exactly where I am. I don't have to take anyone's word for what's in the genetics. I know that it is definitely het clowns that I've got. So I'm going to pair him with my lesser female, because lesser clowns are quality. And I'm going to pair him with my special female. The lesser female, obviously, she had 6 healthy eggs earlier this year. They all hatched, which was fantastic. She's packing on the weight at the moment. She's about, well, she's just over 1,600 grams, and there's plenty of time before I even consider breeding her. So she will definitely be bigger than what she was last time breeding, which is what you need, really. You need them to be bigger than what they were last time before you consider breeding them again. A wild card then in my pairings this year. I've got a female. She's a 4 gene female, and she's been at 1,000 grams since December. She hasn't moved. She's hit what's known as the 1,000 gram wall. She's not been eating very much. She's had a few meals, but then she stopped, so she's still at that 1,000 gram mark. So will she pack on the weight and miraculously come up the size, which is possible? who knows. I would like her to do that, and if she does, then I'm going to breed her to my clown male. If she's anything shy of 15 or 1600 grams, I'll be waiting next year. The reason for it is she'll be a year older, she'll be more mature, and she'll probably be over the 2000 gram mark then. It is always better to wait, really, even if you're doing a long-term project and you want to produce some hats. It's better to wait than get bigger adults, which produce bigger babies, more eggs, more chance of hitting what you want to hit, less chance of things going wrong with your adults as well then. Some other pairings I'm going to be doing this year, they're on Royals. I'm going to be pairing my Dumerals boas up, which is going to be Ace. I'm going to be pairing a pair of Rosy boas up, which is going to be great because there's no Rosy boas available, and that is going to be it then for this year. I'm hoping the African house snake will stop laying eggs, but we'll have to see on that one. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you liked this pied. If you made it this far, smash a subscribe button, smash the notifications bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.